Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
You feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. Bed at half 10.
Bed at half 10.
Bit too old for going out till 4 o'clock like some folk.
Well, is that the one that's not here yet?
Yeah, he's just, don't know where he is.
He was sending us pictures from the pleasure beach from last year, telling us he was at the entrance.
Yeah, didn't see him anyway.
We'll keep him unnamed for now, but if he shows up, we'll roast him in a little while. We've got Stephen with us today.
Howdy.
Howdy. Looking forward to being back in the rain.
Indeed.
Good stuff. What are you looking forward to the most today?
I want to do Ice Blast today. Didn't do it yesterday, so.
We'll do that in a minute then, because it's nice and quiet.
Yeah.
And we've got Captain Loud with us, Jimmy.
I was out till 4 and I made it.
You're out till 4 and you've made it. What are you looking forward to most today?
Dipper.
Dipper. Excellent choice. Excellent choice. And I didn't ask you, what are you most looking forward to today?
Dipper.
Dipper.
Yeah, but Dipper was good yesterday, so I'm looking forward to it again today. Might do Icon as well. It was running well in the afternoon. So
yeah, I'm hoping it'll be quieter today.
Yeah.
I'm not here.
Why not? We're in the queue for it. Well, you're just standing here to watch it.
Yeah.
We're only doing this for you, so I hope it's good. Happy to be back.
Oh yeah.
What are you looking forward to the most today?
Probably the Big Dipper, because obviously the big one's off, so it'll probably be that really. I like Icon, but I do enjoy the wooden ones still.
I can promise everybody that this is a different vlog, and we've not just stood here on Saturday filming Sunday's vlog, even though we stood here and did the wrap up.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I've got more of a voice-ish today.
So, a little bit.
Just a little bit. We've been on Ice Blast, still no sign of Mike.
Nope.
Don't believe for 1 minute the pictures he posted on Facebook were from today.
No.
They were from last season.
I think so. Sun was out and everything.
Yeah,
in
it was.
Pictures. So just yeah. So nah.
Not having it. Anyway,
Not having it.
Be nice. How was Ice Blast?
Oh, I'll tell you what, it's a great elevator. That.
For God's sake. No, it's all right.
It's all right for what it is.
Yeah.
All right.
It is like, to be fair, it's more of an observation tower now. I think it's just because it's
Just
getting
the
on a
age
bit.
of it.
Yeah.
You know, you expect things not to be quite as forceful as they were back in when it was first installed. And still, you know, it still attracts a queue though. Let's be fair to it. You know, and obviously the throughputs are great on it, but generally, if you especially come on a summer's day, they'll be queuing out around Valhalla for it.
Exactly.
You know? So it is still a popular ride.
It is. I think it's still terrifying to most guests, including you. And I think when you go on most of the S&S towers of a similar age, they've all lost something. They're not as good as they were, all of them.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, fair play to Pleasure Beach for keeping it going.
Yeah, exactly, because it could quite easily close here. Here comes Mike, he is here. Truth is, he's here.
Can't hear him.
Good.
Can't hear him.
Makes a change.
Must have muted him or something.
How was it for you, Stu?
Oh, it's alright. I thought it actually went a bit higher than last time.
Yeah.
Obviously no more force, but I wasn't expecting that.
No.
It was alright, yeah.
Happy to have gone on it with our big queue.
Yeah, that's the thing, yeah, I've done it now. Probably won't bother with it for a while, in all honesty.
No, fair enough. Looking forward to the Grand National coming back.
Oh, absolutely. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah.
Especially to see how it is after all the work that's been done. I'm just glad it wasn't taken down. It
Yeah.
was rumoured at one time. I'm just so pleased it has been. It's going to be upgraded and updated, which it desperately needed.
Yeah, agreed. Right. Turns out he's here. The noise nuisance has arrived.
Noise nuisance is no noise nuisance because noise nuisance can't talk.
Can you hear anything?
Have you muted him? Have you pressed mute by mistake?
I've not pressed mute. You say it again. Hold on. Try now.
Noise.
Can't hear him.
The bars aren't even going up on the recorder or anything. Can't hear anything.
I know, yeah.
Apologies. It's not your tellies. It's Mike.
Yeah. So, how's your weekend been?
Really good.
Say it again. I can't hear you.
Very funny.
Anyway, how was it for you, Ice Blast?
I agree with everyone else. It's a shadow of its former self. It's not got the airtime it used to have.
The oomph.
All of them are the same now.
Yeah, they are. It's not just Ice Blast. I want to stress that it's not just Ice Blast.
Yeah, like Cliffhanger I find still okay. But like if you remember the one at Pleasureland,
Yes.
that used to be awesome.
That was amazing.
That was a double shot tower. That was really good. I do miss that.
Thing is, the ones at Ferrari Land in Spain, they're not good at all, and they're new. So
brand new ones, and they're not running good. So
no, I actually think Ice Blast is better than them. I've got to be honest.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So a lot of people say that Ice Blast should perhaps be replaced with something. Would you agree with that, or are you happy with it being? Yeah,
Loki.
Come on, emphasise what you mean. Don't just call it Loki.
So
People might think you're on about a Marvel film.
Loki, the Intamin Gyro Swing
Yeah.
Leesburg, which is like the best flat ride ever.
Yeah, and it could be Viking themed.
Well, you just nick the theme.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
literally got exactly the same theme, considering Loki's is there.
If you look at Mike on camera, it's quite funny. Well, he's like disappearing into his coat. He's just...
Thing is though, cars aren't even going up.
No, they're not.
He did mention that it was low-key at Leesburg. You're going to have a look at the video, just in case anyone didn't quite pick it up. That's what he was referring to.
Yeah, because we couldn't quite hear him, could we?
No, exactly.
It was just sort of grovelling noise. He sounded like Christian Bale when he was Batman. Yeah, he's...
Hi, Batman.
yeah, something like that, anyway.
Doing his best Sean Dice impression.
Burnley. Is that your new team, Burnley? No.
Absolute disgrace. It was gym Friday, now it's been vodka Saturday night. Out of control, my butt.
All right, yeah.
We're now at the Big Dipper queue, and there is a little bit of a queue. It's on one train again, and probably going to be about 25 minutes from here, I guess. And we appear to have lost somebody already. Yeah, Mike is not here again. We don't. I think he might have gone for a sleep somewhere already. We've replaced one Mancunian with another drunk one. Thing is, right, we're all having a better weekend than Carl, aren't we? That's the thing, because he's not here.
I can't believe it organised a stag do.
There he is. Captain Drunk has arrived. You're right, we thought we'd lost you already. We're wondering if you'd gone to buy that Burnley season ticket.
No.
Been on Big Dipper then?
Yeah, good.
Enjoy that?
Plenty of airtime on that second hill. What more could you want from it? It was good, enjoyable.
Moist rail.
Moist rail, nice. Honestly, it's like new lease of life. Like I say, yesterday's vlog is just the way it's running this year and last year. Brilliant.
Would you retract, or would you like to see any of it retract, or are you like quite happy with how it is now?
I'm happy with how it is. If he was going to work on anything, the section around Big Blue, I think,
Yeah.
where it goes around Steeplechase, that could be redone. And then I genuinely think not much more needs to be done after that.
But not urgently needs done.
No,
though.
it doesn't.
Just
at all.
something in a few years coming up.
Yeah, that's probably next on the list, but no, it's not an urgent or a major issue or anything like that.
Agreed. Let's go to Mike, if we can hear him. How was it for you, mate?
Can't beat a moist rail on a woody.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Very good.
That was really good, yeah. Agree with Mark, what Mark said about probably I'd want to do the turn.
Yeah, but not
Between
urgently.
the turn and the return leg.
Basically past Big Blue.
Yeah, I'd want to do that probably, but in the comparing it to Grand National and how urgently Grand National needs work doing on it,
Yeah.
I think that's obviously a much higher priority than what this is, because this rides. I mean, even today now, it's a wet track and it's not uncomfortable.
It's not rough by any means, is it?
Great coaster. I
Agreed.
think they did really well with it last year, what they did to it.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I'd like to see them do more of it if they can, but
but not
time
urgently.
constrained, and they've got a lot of coasters to look after, so
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
going the right way with a few of the coasters here and keeping them.
Quite a lot of people have said that Infusion's a lot smoother this year, so I do feel like today, I know Mark's like running off from us back there, but
Mark's running
I do feel like a lot of people said on socials yesterday that Infusion is a lot improved compared to last year. I do feel like, as much as we aren't a fan of it, that we should do it. At the end of the day, we might go on it and we might hate it, or we might go on it and go, I still don't like it, but it's better than it was, or it just is better than it was. You don't know until you do it.
I did hear a couple of people saying that like even as first-time riders,
Yeah.
somebody was a first-time rider and it didn't build up to this horrendous, brutal experience. And Didn't notice anything hardly.
No.
And that's without knowing all the tricks of how to ride it either.
Is it worth us doing it now while we're right next to it?
Yeah.
Before we do dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go to Stephen first.
Yep.
Enjoy your ride on Big Dipper?
Very good. I've not been the biggest Big Dipper fan over the years. But
No, that's fair.
It's running brilliantly. Can't fault it.
Moist rail.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's a moist rail, mate. It's all about the moist rail.
It's running great. It even sounds smooth.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a different sound to what it normally makes.
Yeah.
It's just a nice case to it at the moment. So if anyone come Blackpool, do Big Dipper, 'cause it's running better than it ever has done.
Excellent. That's some praise, that is. And we'll get Stu in as well because he likes his wooden coasters.
Yeah.
You want to come closer, just so we can hear you. Happy with that then?
Yeah, very happy. Weather helps it, it's going well.
Excellent.
I won't really change anything on it, I will leave it be. Just
Yeah.
paint it here and there.
Cool. Infusion?
Yeah, we'll give that a go.
Here we are in the Infusion Queue then. Let's see how this goes. Mark's got a theory why it might be good today.
Because it's cold. It seems to run better when it's not going fast. So hopefully it's all right. And I don't think, yeah, it does get a bit of stick, but it's not the worst SLC.
No, it
That's
isn't.
quite
I
a
actually
long way.
think it's one of the better ones.
Yeah,
I
agreed.
really do.
Agreed.
I mean, in terms of the UK one, Kumali's not bad. I think that's all right.
Yeah.
And I don't, but in terms of the ones I've done, I've been on far worse ones than this.
Yeah, you've got obviously, was it limit into
Heidi Park.
Heidi Park. That was about my limit of riding coasters, I tell you.
The one at Wallaby Holland is brutal.
Yeah, interesting to see what they've done. Obviously got the new trains on it now. See if that's improved it any at all. I doubt it, but
I can't see it. It's not like it's made Mayan good, did it? Energy Land here, so
exactly. But let's see how it's riding today. I think last time we did it, it was at the start of last season. It was running all right, so hopefully we'll be seeing again today.
once a year ride and always in February.
Yeah.
Unless the park opens in April after a lockdown, but
Yeah.
there you go. Let's see how it goes. Stephen's not sure what he makes of doing this.
I would agree with what you're saying. It's
Yeah.
one of the better SLCs out there.
Yeah, it is.
I've done Limit.
You have. It's not nice, is it?
No. It's probably one of the worst coaster experiences I've ever had. It's up there. I think it's because it's got the shorter train.
Yeah.
I think that actually benefits it a lot here.
Yeah.
That's my theory on this one. But I don't normally do it. I'm just not a fan of them really, but we'll give it a go today and see how it goes.
See how it goes, and this will also have a moist rail.
Well, so
We like a moist rail
might
on this
make it a
channel.
different-
I didn't mind it. Didn't think it was all that bad, to be honest with you. Whoever made it worse than it wasn't the ride experience, more the rain in the eyes that stung a little bit.
Yeah.
But overall, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good ride.
The only problem we had in row 2 was all the water was coming off row 1 and back onto us.
Yeah.
And I imagine at the front for you was similar.
Yeah, as I say, it was just the rain in the eyes that made it sting a bit. But other than that, no head bashing, nothing. It was
No.
all right.
Would you put the new SLC trains on it, or would you leave it as it is?
Leave it as it is. Don't like them new SLC trains at all.
No.
It's very uncomfortable on the legs.
So leave it as it is, and I don't think Infusion will go. A lot of people say, oh, it should be replaced, it should be removed, and it's one of the more popular rides here.
Yeah, even like yesterday, they was queuing back to this shop really near during pockets of the day, so it is still very popular with everybody.
I reckon 10 years from now it'll still be here. It'll
Yeah, it
still
might.
be as popular.
Yeah, they'll just probably keep repainting it over
Yeah.
and over again and keep it going.
Agreed. Right, dinner time shortly, but we'll go to Stephen and Stuart. We'll go to Stephen first. How was it for you?
If you haven't got anything nice to say, please say it.
All right, we'll move on then. What did you think? It was all right, I thought.
I thought it was good, it was on it with good self. The only thing was the water coming on us, which we expected, given the fact it's absolutely throwing it down. It does feel smooth coming into the first loop, first inversion. Possibly still a little bit rough towards the last one, but overall I think it's alright.
Yeah.
It'll be here to stay that well, because if you look at it from a sort of customer's point of view rather than an enthusiast, it's quite a good coaster. So, yeah.
The thing is, like, the general public aren't going to look at it. Mark could probably agree. They're not going to.
We do. That's
No.
the thing. That's the thing.
The general public who come here, once a year are not going to be like, oh, it's rough, it's an SLC, it's a Vacoma's SLC from. They're just going to.
Now it's a Vacoma, you just
No.
like, let's go on that ride. It looks good, so and that's all you can ever want from it.
Yeah, exactly. So, should we go and have some dinner?
Yeah.
Pizza Kitchen it is then.
We've just been sat there.
Is that
on the
your
drive.
stomach?
Yeah.
Alright, I thought it
Just
might
been
be.
sat in the drive for 10 minutes.
Just been sat in the drive? What, your driveway?
The dry.
The drive, so I couldn't understand you, I'm sorry. Why have you come dressed as a Poundland Batman anyway?
Poundland.
Batman, show us your mask.
He is Poundland Batman. How was Pizza Kitchen?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Good stuff. It's not
Food
brought
good.
it's not brought your voice back though.
No.
No.
Food good, drinks are all right. They've
Yeah.
they've now got. I'm not sure if it was. I think it was last year they expanded the drinks choice. So you got Pepsi Max Cherry on there now.
Yeah.
I think it has fruit shoot on it as well.
Yeah, it
It has some sort of fruit shoot flavour on it, which is obviously good for the little ones.
Fair enough.
It's obviously good for little ones, isn't it? For something for them to drink.
Yeah, I mean, my little boy would be well happy with that.
Well, yeah,
Loves a fruit shoot.
yeah. Well, they all do.
Yes. So it's what, £10.75 worth past discount?
Yeah, £10.75 for pass holders. I think it's about £13, is it? For £12, £13 for non-pass holders.
Something like that.
Which is again, it's really good value at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I don't think it's quite as good as Pizza Pasta at Towers.
Do you know?
I think Pizza Pasta
Got
is
ice cream
better.
there
Well,
as
there's
well.
no ice cream for a start.
We don't want ice cream in February.
I would.
Why?
Well, I went on a look through 3 times yesterday.
Yeah, well, you did that for attention. You wouldn't have an ice cream for attention.
I've done it before at Towers in the cold.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't think it's quite as good, but still really good value. You've got a choice of what, 4 or 5, 6 pieces.
Yeah.
You got your margarita, pepperoni. There's a spicy chicken, spicy beef, ham and pineapple.
It's all about the garlic bread.
Garlic bread. Yeah, garlic bread.
Yeah.
Vegetarian pizza as well.
Obviously, there's a veggie option. There's a salad bar. Salad bar's not bad.
Yeah.
Not that I eat much salad, but
Thought you liked it.
really,
Fair enough. Anyway,
I'd rather have a Wigan kebab.
a Wigan kebab. Don't have them in Pizza Kitchen, I'm afraid.
No.
Anyway, talking of Wigan kebabs, how was your pizzas?
I just had a couple of slices because pineapple doesn't belong on a pizza.
I agree.
So I skipped that one and have the others. They're alright though, to be honest with you. They are normally pretty fresh as well. They're literally just always turning them over, so...
Good value for money, would you say?
Yeah, I think it's alright at 10 quid. You can't really grumble. Like, so you get your unlimited soft drinks. Tend to go for a lemonade because nobody else drinks that. It's always alright.
Yeah, in my opinion, the drinks there are a problem. They're never very good. Well, the food was all right.
Yeah, it was. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Let's ask Stu.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Pizza Kitchen.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it. And I like the spicy beef pizza that they've added to it. That's good. And also they've added a few things to the salad bar. Pickled onions, beetroot, bits and pieces. Yeah, it's good. The only thing is, drinks not very good.
No.
They never seem to be in there. I don't know why. It's not only a minor criticism, really, though. For what you paid, it's very good value. Interestingly, make sure if you're going in there, tip you, put the gloves on, provided as you're going to get the food, because you get shouted at otherwise. The lady will shout glove, and I said, all right, then glove, yeah. So put the glove on, just a tip for everyone. You get a bit upset with you handling the food without the gloves on. So just make sure you put your glove on.
Fair enough.
Okay.
And Mike thought he was Michael Jackson with his glove on and was doing moonwalks. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, what are we going on next? After we're on
after the train.
after the train, yeah.
Steeplechase.
Steeplechase.
Well, I'll bid by Golden for steeplechase and rev.
And this is a rare moment coming through here whilst the big one has no track.
Yeah.
Because there is currently no track on the big one. Pleasure Beach Experience got the updates of the track coming off.
New for 2022, the world's first flying leap roller coaster.
Be quiet, Mike. We're trying to give good advice and good quality analysis here, so we won't ask you
Not been a
again.
disgrace.
So yes, big one is currently trackless in this point. and I don't know when the new track's going on, but I will do my best to be here and film it. Filmed it being taken off. It was very cold, but it was good to watch. So yeah, hopefully I'll get a chance to see that going on. Looking forward to the changes to the big one again.
Yeah, hopefully it'll continue in the same vein.
I'm sure it will do.
You know, we've had 2 really nicely well done bits, so
Yeah.
hopefully it'll continue, and long may it continue.
Yeah, are we coming here when it opens again? First day? First day for
Of course we are.
the sprint?
I don't think there'll be a sprint happening.
Oh, I think there will be a sprint happening.
I don't think there'll be a sprint happening, but we'll be here.
Are we sprinting for that first train?
Well, I'll sprint.
I will as well, kind of.
You'll get halfway, Calf will go, so I'll win.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not. It's not a competition. As long as I'm in the first 30 people, I don't care. Wasn't the plan to come to Icon, but steeplechase is currently down, and no one really fancies doing the rev at the minute. So time for Icon again. It's on 2 trains. It did start the day on 1 train, but luckily it's on 2 now. And yeah, it'd be good to get on it again.
Looking forward to it, see how it is.
Yeah. One of your favourites here normally, or not too fussed?
Not too fussed. I like it and think it's a good addition to the park. My own criticism, just wish it was a bit faster off the first launch.
Yeah,
but it's a belting ride. The interactions with the other rides is what makes it for me.
Yeah. To be fair, you've always said that about the first launch since the first time you did it.
Yeah, I was expecting a bit too much, maybe. I think might be just me that.
Might be my fault, overhyping it at the time.
Everyone overhyped it 'cause it was a massive deal it coming in and being built.
Yeah, agreed.
It is a great addition to the park. It's a fast turnaround, even when it's a big queue, you don't wait long. So yeah, it's good overall, very good ride.
After going on Icon. Yesterday, front row, today, second from the back.
Yeah.
How does it compare to the front?
To reaffirm, I believe it's a front row coaster.
Yeah.
Significantly better than the back row. I just don't seem to enjoy it as much on the back row as I do on that front row.
Yeah. It's a strange one, really, because we used to much prefer the back.
Yeah. I don't think the Mac rattle helps it, to be honest with you,
No.
on the back row. If you didn't have that, it might be a bit better. But it's noticeably different compared to the front row, and as I say, I just enjoy it a lot more.
It's a strange one, really, because like I say, in the early years of Icon, say that like it's old, they've been here for like 10 years, but in the earlier years of it, it was always let's do the back, let's do the back, let's do the back, never bothered with the front. And now it's like, if I don't do the front, I just don't enjoy it as much. I mean, I enjoyed that a lot, but the front is better.
I'd agree with that. But I think, like, over the time, the Mac rattle has become more noticeable.
Yeah.
And that's probably just affecting it a little bit. But I so much enjoy. I still enjoy the back row, but it's just not quite as good as the third.
I think you don't think it's just a Pleasure Beach thing either. I think most Mac coasters have the so-called Mac rattle at the back.
Helix has it towards the back. You know, it is noticeable that they do rattle a little bit.
Yeah. Stu, you want to come in? Yeah. So obviously we asked you before if you like it. Still same thoughts?
Yeah.
Just wish it was a bit quicker off the mark?
Yeah, that's all. It's going well. What I will say there is I thought the ride ops were doing a good job on dispatch, very prompt, very thorough and quick, and off you go, which is what you want.
Definitely. And you didn't know until after we'd stopped filming before that Icon is actually getting spinning seats, which I don't know why you didn't know. Probably didn't spoken about it with you that much, but you're not sure what to make of it.
Yeah, bit thing you're going to have to pay for it. So for season pass holder like us, it comes numerous times a year. It's good, very good value. But I'm just thinking, for a family's sake coming, they've already paid gate price to come in here, and then maybe have to pay extra for spinning seats. It'd be quite a lot of expenditure potentially for people. Would it put them off? I don't honestly know. No. The information's not out there, so how do you advertise that? How do you promote it? I don't know. I mean, they obviously know more about this sort of stuff than we do, but I just find it a bit odd the way they've gone about it.
Yeah, fair enough. Right, let's ask Stephen what he thinks about Icon.
You know what I think about Icon.
I don't. That's why I'm asking you. I've forgotten.
It's good for Pleasure Beach. It's not for me, but I'll do it. You know, it's consistently okay. ride.
As an ex-ride operator, what do you think of the ops on Icon today? Because I thought they were doing great.
Yeah, spot on operations wise.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not. I don't see Icon as a fill coaster.
No.
It's more a family coaster in my eyes.
Fair enough.
It's good if you take it for that.
Yeah. No, I get where you're coming from. I know that Icon is very sort of in the middle for people. You either really, really like it or you're just not sure on it. I mean, it does get a lot of hate, but it also gets a lot of love. I don't think there's any in between on it, to be honest.
Well, I did have a good ride on it last year. Towards the end, I think it was November time I came, and that was it changed my mind. I was like, you know what, Icon's actually alright, but it's gone back to like how I see it today. So I was like, oh, it's...
You need to do it at the front. It's better at the front.
Is it? I've not done the front.
See, there you go. We need to get him in the front, Mark. That's what needs to happen. So what do you think about spinning seats? Is it going to make it better for you then, if you don't like it particularly? Oh, the train lights are on now.
I'll give it a go one time, but I don't think it's going to be for me. I think it might just make you feel a bit sick.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I'll give it a go to once and then see how it goes.
Yeah, fair enough. Now, Mark, I'm going to come back to you because literally when we went in the queue, the train lights were off, and I was going to say, oh, the train lights are off today. They were on yesterday. Now they're on, but you're not bothered anyway.
I'm not bothered anyway. It doesn't change the ride experience for me. At night it makes a massive difference, I'll tell you that. You know, when it starts to go dark a bit and you see the LED strips going through the sky, I think it looks really good and it looks great on photos, but during the day I don't think it really makes much difference.
I like it when they're on. I think it does look better, but I don't think it matters, if that makes sense.
No.
So I don't get upset over it.
No.
But
I'd agree, it's just like if they're on, they're on. If they're not, it doesn't really bother me that much. But like I say, at night I think it does make a massive difference at night when they're not on. You can it's noticeable.
Definitely. Right, I don't know where Mike's gone, so we'll have to go and find him.
Yeah, single rail as well.
Alright. Valhalla. What are your expectations and what are you hoping for, and when do you think it'll open?
Well, we obviously have new music.
Yeah.
I believe it might be scene-based.
Yeah.
Rather than being one continuous piece that plays through, it'll be segmented.
Yeah, I think there's going to be I think they announced it sort of softly in an Instagram video that it's going to be, like say, scene-based.
Yeah. So
are you happy with that?
It's a different way of doing it.
Yeah.
So it's a new approach. You spend obviously a lot of money on the ride. Shut up.
I hope they're not going to poo on us.
They better not. So you obviously spending a lot of money on the ride. Part of that is notable strangers involved.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be a different. I mean, it'll be odd.
Yeah.
Because we're all so entrenched in Song of the Elders.
Yeah, I'm not too bothered at the changing it. I'm actually looking forward to hearing it.
It'd just be unusual.
So what are you expecting for the ride? What do you most want to see changed?
I've always said this, the drainage.
In the boats?
Yeah, just don't get it so wet.
Yeah.
Just don't get it so wet. I mean, just as a classic example is how wet I was yesterday.
Yeah.
Off 3 laps on the log flume I've come off 1 lap of Valhalla worse than that.
Yeah.
And it was February yesterday and it was freezing. And I went straight back to the hotel. Yeah. Which is why it needs to be toned down a bit. Not saying get rid of it completely, because it's still a water ride at the end of the day. Yeah. Just tone it down, get it to drain. Maybe just not put so much water in the boat to start with. Yeah. Like I've always said, I do hope the vortex stays.
Oh, I don't. I hope that's gone.
No, I hope it stays, because I think it was always the signature thing, and it looked brilliant, but just tweak it slightly. Yeah. Like my idea was for it to be like a perspex sheet. Yeah. Over it, so the water goes over the perspex sheet, so it doesn't win the boat. Yeah. But I would like to say to stay. Obviously, I want the fire to stay, because the fireworks.
I think there's definitely going to be fire. I mean, if you look behind you there on the poster. There's
I've seen tidbits of fire already, so.
I mean, I said in an update recently that, oh look, we've seen a fire effect. I was wrong, it wasn't part of the fire effects, but as far as I'm aware, there is going to be fire effects in it still. Yeah. And to be fair, that
has to be.
That there suggests it.
It is.
Let's bring Mark in. What are you most hoping to see from Valhalla, and when do you expect it to open?
I'm like Mike, I don't want to see it as wet. I know people say like water ride gets you wet, and that's right, it does. I hope the water vortex stays, but I don't want it to come down in the middle of the boat, because that was a lot of the issues when it used to get you wet. It wasn't necessarily the drops, it was the water vortex going in the middle of the boats. I'm looking forward to the new music, looking forward to the new scenes that they had, and I just hope that it's a good experience, and that's what I want from it. I want the whole experience, but not thinking about how wet I am coming off at the end of it, because, you know, it's Blackpool at the end of the day. Especially when you're on a day trip, you don't have the luxury of going to a car and getting changed or going to a hotel and things. So
it's even horrible driving home wet, innit, at the end of the day. It's not nice driving home soaked, I think, with your feet wet and stuff.
I mean, we can always get ponchos, but you can still get wet feet with a poncho.
Oh yeah.
Exactly, and that's what I want. That's what I hope happens. Better drainage, little less wet in it, or the effects to work, because like the vortex was never meant to come down where it used to come down.
No,
it was supposed to go over the top of the boat. So as long as
it did when it very first opened, but it just wore out, didn't it?
And I just want more reliable effects.
Yeah,
I can probably count on the number of hands, the amounts of time I've seen Ring of Fire.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's not worked for a long time.
Exactly. So I just want more reliable effects, more cost-efficient effects.
Yeah, fair enough. What merch do you want to see for Valhalla?
Well, I think you've got a great opportunity here. We always said the merch has always been brilliant for it.
Do you remember when Valhalla had its own shop?
You mean that one there?
Yeah, the one that was taken out about 2012, I think that went.
Yeah, but it's shop here, didn't it?
Yeah, at the exit.
Yeah, I mean, there's one of the things I always remember was they used to do these red fleeces.
Yeah.
Like a fire orange fleece, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
It was like a wool fleece with the B logo on there.
Yeah.
Looked great. So it's always had good merch, t-shirts, I mean, still selling now.
Yeah.
Well, that was great. There's something I'd love to see. That on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I think that on a t-shirt, I'd buy that.
Yeah.
I would buy a t-shirt with that on it. I think that looks brilliant.
It wouldn't shock me, actually. All joking, I'm not even joking. If these end up going, like these boards,
in the shop,
if they end up getting sold when Valhalla's open, that wouldn't actually surprise me.
It wouldn't surprise me, and you know what? That would be ace, like Mike says, on a t-shirt. It really would work well. I honestly think it would 2023. And I know that
I'm not having that.
I know that people will be like, yeah, but they're advertising it so much for 2022. And it was like, I know she's been shut a while now. A lot of that time was COVID.
Yeah.
You know, and how much work could they have done during that time? It was always due to be closed for at least near enough 18 months anyway.
I think there's too much hype going on now for it to drag on that long.
You think it'll be open this year?
May.
You think May?
End of May, like they always do. They always open right end of May, don't they?
They do, on a Wednesday.
On a Wednesday, yeah. That suits me. I do think it's going to be this year, because I don't think they can keep the hype trail going.
No, it gets to the point where it's like Iron Gwazi, which was supposed to open 2020, and it's just open. And people had actually forgotten about it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't forget about something that looks like this. But
there's always so much social media. There's always so much of a hype trail. You keep going on social media before people forget about it.
Yeah, and move on to the next one. Because let's be fair. When Chessington open their new ride and Thorpe open their new ride and Alton Towers retract Nemesis, they're going to take a lot of the hype.
Yeah,
they really are.
Definitely,
they are going to take so much hype.
In general, I think we've got big things in the UK park scene in the next 3 or 4 years.
Agreed. Should we go look at the merch?
Yeah.
Yeah, because yesterday me and Mark gave our thoughts, but I think you were asleep in the bus stop by that point, so we'll go and have a look at it again. Okay, so in yesterday's video, or the other day's video, me and Mark were quite critical of the new Big One range, but you like it.
I like it. I like the style. The bit I would be buying is the picture.
The picture.
Print. I love the print.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm buying other stuff. I think some of the pricing's a bit.
It's expensive.
25 quid for a cushion is a lot. 8 quid for a mug's fine.
Yeah.
But 25 quid for a cushion is pushing it.
Yeah.
Really pushing it. But £25 for the print.
Yeah.
But I think, was it 40 or 50 we paid for the watercolour last year?
Yeah, something like that.
40 or 50 pound, wasn't it? So £25 for that. It's framed. It's nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
You like that, yeah?
Yeah. I mean,
and would you pay the? So you'd pay the 25.
25 quid for that, yeah.
Yeah.
No problem.
So we've got the hoodies.
The hoodie, I like the hoodie.
Yeah.
I do like the hoodie.
Yeah. I don't dislike those. I think they're nice.
I was talking to somebody yesterday, and we're saying about the handy thing about the embroidery side is it'll last better.
Yeah.
Because everyone that knows, you buy a lot of the hoodies have got the print on them.
Yeah.
And with the best will in the world, once you put print through a wash 5, 6, 7 times, it cracks, it fades, it cracks, it wears off. I mean, sure, plenty of people have seen some of my 40 tops that have got sponsors logos worn out.
Most of them.
Because I've worn them so often, but like I say, they fade, they crack, they wear.
Yeah.
You know, the material bubbles up, but that's embroidered, so it's hopefully going to.
And I'm looking forward to seeing you buy an apron. I think it'd really suit you if you bought yourself a Pleasure Beach apron. Who wants to see Mike in a Pleasure Beach apron? Let us know in the comments.
I will not be wearing a Pleasure Beach apron.
Why not? You look good when you're making your toast.
I do like the Icon hip flask though.
You do?
Yeah.
Cool. I think we covered those yesterday, Mark.
Yeah.
I'm not actually sure.
Yeah, we did, yeah. I said they're quite popular.
Yeah.
And I think they will be quite popular.
Oh, we didn't cover those. No, they are all old.
I really like that.
Yeah, they are nice,
I think it's about £18 as well, which is, and it's
well made.
metal. It's nice.
Yeah. Excellent.
I think that's a really nice item.
I feel like this is going to be our most filmed location this year for like talking to the camera, because it's where we finished the vlog yesterday. So we started today's, but people were looking at the ride parts, so I wanted to get out of the way of them. Will you be buying a big one wheel at 80 quid or a big one tow bar at 60 quid? No. It is good to see the ride parts.
I've got a big one wheel and it didn't cost 60 quid.
No, we were saying this yesterday that they
used to be like 30 quid, them little wheels, didn't they?
I think less than that, to be honest.
I think it used to be 30 and 60.
Is that what they were?
Big one was 60 and a small one was 30.
I thought they were 25 and 50, but I really can't remember.
It's about 5-6 years since they started doing that now.
Yeah, it is. I'm sure it was 2016 they first started selling them. Something like that, anyway. But all in all, have you had a good day?
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff.
I've had a good weekend.
Yeah.
It's, as I always say, opening weekend's just great to be back.
Yeah.
It always is, isn't it? We get everyone back together. We have a cracking evening in Velvet Coast on Friday night. Good night out last night.
Yeah, I'm glad you did.
Couple of good days on the park. Stupidity on Loch Flume yesterday.
Yes, definitely.
And then I've had a bad day today. I mean, the weather's dreadful, but we're in Blackpool in February, so
just got to make the most of it.
It's called life, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, we knew it was going to be this bad a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a surprise. Really good go on dipper this morning.
Yeah.
That ran really well. I was well impressed actually. My first ride yesterday morning was on streak, Nickelodeon streak.
Yeah.
And for a woody, first morning, the first day of the season, when it was about 5 degrees, it was flying.
Yeah, it was. I think a lot of people have said that.
How I was amazed, because I mean, I've been on streak in the summer where in the morning it takes an hour to warm up in the morning. It was on form off the bat.
Yeah.
On the first weekend of the season. So props to engineering and maintenance for getting, you know, everyone knows these rides take time to get out of bed at the start of the season. They're old, they're temperamental, you know, but they've done their thing like they always do. Big Dipper ran really well this morning. It helps when he was chucking it down.
Yeah.
But yeah, Big Dipper ran really well. It's pretty smooth. You know, the work they've done to that last year, obviously, is holding up well.
Yeah.
So you've got, you know, we've got 3 big projects on the go at the moment here.
Yeah.
You've got Valhalla, National, and Big One.
Yeah.
All on the go at the same time. And getting everything else ready as well.
Yeah.
Do you know, this and they've not even had time.
And they're not a big team either.
Let's be honest, it's only 2 months. We were here 2 months ago.
Yeah, exactly.
So they've not even had. I know they shot the big one a week early and they shot the Grand National in September or whatever it was. And like that, they've had no close season whatsoever. They are doing major maintenance projects on 3 major rides, and everything else has pretty much run. I mean, yeah, the arrows have been a bit temperamental, but the arrows are always a bit temperamental. First day of the first weekend of the year.
Yeah.
Avalanche doesn't like the cold.
Which is just ironic, but there you go.
Avalanche doesn't like the cold. I've never yet known Avalanche get through an opening weekend without stalling for about 10 years. So that's just Avalanche.
To be fair, we have a bit of a sweepstake, don't we? What'll happen first? Avalanche will stall or you'll go sleep.
Avalanche stalls usually, which is rare. But yeah, no, like I say, they've done really well. To do what they do in such a short space of time and get everything back on for the first day of the season is brilliant.
Agreed.
Brilliant.
Now, we've had this conversation offline and not on the front of the camera, but you don't agree with the white knuckle weekend pricing? No.
It's too expensive.
But it's not been too quiet this weekend. How will it be next weekend is probably a bigger reflection on how well the white knuckle weekends will do.
The thing is, this weekend is a bit skewered by the fact that it is the first park open. You've got 200 or 300 people. You mean, you've seen how many people were in Velvet Coast on Friday night. You're skewered by that custom coming through on the first weekend of the season because of they're all enthusiasts that come up here because it's nowhere else open. But it remains to be seen then. You say you get another weekend like this next weekend where the weather's dreadful again, it's going to come at it.
You just don't know, do you? That's the thing.
The weather might be dreadful again next weekend. I mean,
I hope not.
No, because I've booked the ticket for next Saturday.
Yeah, same.
So I will be here. I'll be a bit intimate for the first few weeks of the season. I'll balance work with balance work and needing to build flexi for America.
Yeah,
with coming here. But I do think that I think 40 quid's too much for these weekends. I really do. I go back to, I mean, I'm not expecting them to do it for this price anymore. But like, I can remember coming up for like 10 quid.
Well, that was a long time ago.
It was about 15 years ago, but I can remember coming for like 10 quid. But the thing is, and it was maybe only half the park was open. But the thing I always thought was, at 10 or 15 quid, as a paying customer, obviously I'm a season pass holder now, so I don't really care. I'll just come back next week. But you've got to look at it from the paying customer, someone who you want to come back, and say it's 40 quid and you just happen to have one of them opening days where everything's temperamental.
Well, the thing is, like,
goes wrong on the same day.
Enthusiasts are more understanding.
Yeah.
Well, most of them
Sometimes.
are more understanding. I mean, some parks get a free pass for having half the rides closed all the time, but we won't go there with that today.
Yeah.
Other parks like Pleasure Beach get a kicking if one ride's down, but from a general public point of view, if people are only going to come once a year and have paid 40 quid, they will expect a 40 quid day out.
Yeah.
And
I think part of it, as I touched on, obviously the rides are being maintained, but to that aspect, I think maybe a cheaper ticket would reflect the fact that the Grand National and the big one aren't going to be available for a few weeks as well. And the other one is, people are going to be far more understanding the less they've paid.
yeah,
I mean, I'm sure they'll probably get rated a return as this weekend.
so that's still a thing.
As far as I know.
I don't know if it's still
Does
a
it not
thing.
exist anymore? I don't know.
I think that got cancelled when COVID, because obviously you have to pre-book.
Yeah, I
Because
suppose.
you can't pre-book a rainy day return.
You can't pre-book the rain.
Well, you can.
You just turn up in Blackpool.
You can't pre-book the sun.
No, just turn up in Blackpool and it rains. And that's that. Yeah, no, I do think the pricing needs to be looked at on that one. I don't think 40 quid's, I think it's too much. Main season, I'll defend 40 quid to the hill.
Oh yeah,
Main season, I'll defend 40 quid to the hill.
I've got to be honest, I'm still on the fence, and I think I'll have a better opinion after next week and the week after, when it's not an enthusiast weekend. How busy is it going to be next week, especially if the weather's like this, when it's not going to be loads of enthusiasts in the park?
I mean, I look at things from a secondary spend point of view as well, and I've been baffled by this at certain football grounds in the past. League Cup matches at Old Trafford when there's 40,000 in the ground, and they're still selling tickets at 50 quid for a League Cup game. And I think, get people in and then sell them sweets at 3 quid a pack.
The problem is we're going on about secondary spend, and that's where it comes back to retail being too expensive now, because that's one revenue stream that could potentially suffer for being as expensive as it is, because again, the likes of us, we might buy a roller coaster wheel for 50, 60 quid, but is a random guy who's just coming here to do the rides is not an enthusiast and has absolutely no nostalgic
Not
attachment.
interested in a lump of metal off an old ride, is he?
We are, but not everybody else is. And
I am, but
and
nobody
I think
else is.
you got to look at it like Oakwood sell Megaphobia wheels for half the price that the big one wheels are. And we bought quite a lot of the ride parts from Oakwood because it was affordable.
And then had to rebuild your front room.
yes, we won't talk about the cabinet it broke, but there we go.
But I mean, I think where you tend to get your bits and bobs is, okay, well, I made a killing on ponchos this weekend.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially off half of us lot.
Yeah.
I was the only one that went on without like a coat. I went on in shorts and everyone else went on in ponchos.
Anyway, we're coming to the end of this memory card and my hands are too cold to change it, so highlight of the day.
Probably the Dipper ride this morning.
Yeah.
Dipper ride was really good this morning. So,
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Right, well, I'm sure we'll do a vlog when we're next here, so... But for now, thank you very much, Mike. Highlight of the day, Mark. You are still with us. Dipper.
Dipper's running very, very well. Thoroughly love it. Incredible ride.
Good start to the season, I'd say.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the season. Everything's worked as expected at the park. You know, people have seemed to have joined themselves. It just bodes well for the future of the park this season.
Totally agree. So, on what is a very good note, I will end the video there. So, many thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next Pleasure Beach Experience video.